Supreme Omega, Batman question. How do you feel about the modern criticisms of The Dark Knight Returns in that it has fascist leanings? Do you agree or disagree? Yes. Yes. Dark Knight Returns is weird. I think the superficially analytical takeaway is, oh my god, the Dark Knight is fascist because like Batman is like he's doesn't regard like people's civil liberties and like he's a vigilante billionaire. Oh my god, it's fascist. His name's in the title, so he's the protagonist, and protagonist is like the hero, and it's a superhero, so it's fascist. But digging a little deeper than that, I also feel like the way in which Frank Miller was telling that story, Batman's not the hero of that tale. No one's really the hero of that tale. Dark Knight Returns is a story about how everyone sacrifices their values for the sake of a compromised vision of the American way. Because, according to Frank Miller, that's what America did. And Batman and Superman are characters that are being used as allegories for how Frank Miller sees the decay of the illusion of the American dream. That's really what Frank Miller's going for with that book. And I think when people focus on The Dark Knight Returns as like a Batman comic and like judge it as like a standard monthly Batman story, they're kind of missing the point of what The Dark Knight Returns is like actually about, which is, you know, America. You know, I don't know. So yeah, I've always, I don't resist the fascist reading of Dark Knight Returns from the perspective of Batman as a character, but I mean, Superman's also a fascist in that comic. Ronald Reagan is obviously Ronald Reagan. Like, I don't know. It's just, that comic's very complicated, and I think when people just kind of boil it down to like, I got it, fascist, well then you're missing the point. That's how I feel, at least. I hope that answers your question. I hope that's a sufficient answer.